All right, guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do another quick update video, run through some of these platforms that I'm in. We'll talk a little bit about Eclipse City Global. I just hit another 310% um, full cycle, in which I put in another fresh deposit. We'll talk a little bit about EFT, what's going on that end. Bankroll Flow, another quick update for you. Then we'll talk a little bit about Cubatech, what's going on with the site, and some other stuff. Anyway, before I get started, do want to remind you that these platforms do carry risk, guys. So only put in risk capital funds you can afford to lose. Everything you see on my videos or on my channel or anything in crypto in general is highly volatile, guys. No guarantees whatsoever. Things can change on a dime, as you're going to see here in this video. And like I said, if you're not okay with some of your funds being lost or even all of your funds being lost, don't even get into any of these things, okay? Because again, super duper risky. Also follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon. That way, whenever I post up a brand new video, you'll get notified straight away. So that being said, guys, as you can see here, the crypto market overall up 3.25% over the last 24 hours. As you can see, Bitcoin doing really, really well. Ethereum hit a brand new all-time high yesterday, upwards of $1,600, which is awesome. We've been selling our TRX for Ethereum all along the way, so pretty stoked about that. XRP, 4%. What else is going on here? We've got a couple of things here that are red, like Litecoin and Chainlink. Dogecoin still up 48%. Aave up 32%. Where's TRX here? TRX down 2.27%. So yeah, this is what's going on for those of you guys that are holding on to some of these tokens, some of these coins. I think we're still, very, very early on in the next bull run. We're just holding on to our bags. And yeah, just watching our balances grow on our different wallets is pretty exciting. So anyway, we'll talk about that on another video. I was going to show my wallet here, but I don't think people are going to be too interested in that, to show you what's in my, or at least one of my wallets. And then I kind of changed my mind because I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we'll keep watching these markets and hopefully it continues to grow. Eclipse City Global, guys, $26.8 million in the contract fund. So it's doing well. I mean, it's not dropping, it's not, skyrocketing. It's just creeping up little by little. And again, even with TRX being down over the last 24 hours, this would probably be, if TRX didn't drop last 24 hours, this would be over $27 million in the contract fund, which to my knowledge, I don't remember Tron Chain hitting that high in the contract fund. I could be mistaken. I don't really remember. But yeah, this is, it's growing. And again, this is designed to be way more sustainable than Tron Chain or Ether Chain ever was, right? So this particular account, I have a 300,000 TRX deposit. I still got a long ways to go here. As you can see, I have 755,000 TRX until I hit my second cycle, in which I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this account. I just upgraded this account right here. My first cycle ended, so I put in another 300,000 TRX. So I have 930,000 TRX until I hit my 310%. And this one here, I got a ways to go until I hit my 310%. So yeah, this is going, it's doing what it's doing. Team is growing, community overall is growing. Everything is growing. It's healthy. Tomorrow will be the first month, I guess, anniversary or birthday, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, the stats are pretty solid. And again, this is not something where you're going to make 10, 12, 15% in a day. Some people are jumping into these tokens or these coins that they make 10 or 15% a day, and that's great. I'm all for that, guys. But this is more of a steady, you just get your 1% per day, set it and forget it type of thing. I like to get into some of those bigger, high risk things where I can make 10 or 15% in a day, while I have stuff like this in the background doing its thing. creating that passive income for me. So yeah, that's what's going on with Eclipse City. If you want to check this out, I will leave a link underneath this video. Again, risk capital only, guys, and do your own research. Um, let's take a quick look at EFT. What's the price of EFT? I know it was dropping, but let's take a quick look at EFT. Yeah, so EFT is way down from yesterday. Yesterday it hit 400 and it's down at 316. So yeah, this one's dropping. A lot of people say, well, why is EFT dropping? Because people are selling. I mean, that's the way crypto works. When people sell, the price goes down. When people buy, the price goes up. So, this will go up, but it's going to go down. We'll see what happens here. At the end of the day, I'm not really too concerned about it because I didn't buy any of my EFT, right? People that have bought their EFT and they're trading this or, looking to buy today, sell tomorrow, that type of thing. They're obviously worried about the price. Not saying that, I would like the price not to go up. Of course, I want the price to go up. But again, I'm just farming this thing. Anytime I feel like I want to get out, I can always get out anytime I want. But yeah, you can see here my farming speed is at around 4 EFT every 24 hours. I have about 3.66 EFT that I'm going to claim here in a little while. And again, at any point, I can always unstake my LP tokens and remove my liquidity. And that's the cool thing about this. There's the option to get out of these pools if you're not happy with it or you don't want to continue. Now, of course, this is highly risky, guys. There's impermanent loss. There's things that you've got to deal with. If you're not okay with that, don't get in. Okay. If you are okay with that and you have tokens or coins in your wallet that are just sitting there and you want to farm EFT or UME, I'll leave a link down below. You can do that. Totally up to you. Okay. Totally up to you. Totally optional. So that's what's happening over on the USwap side of things. Let's talk a little bit about Flow. This one here, another update just came out that instead of 365% on your deposit, it's going to be 125%. Okay, so you're still getting the 1% a day, but instead of 1% a day for 365 days, it's going to be 1% a day for 125 days, and then you have to put in a brand new deposit. I believe it's very similar where you have to put in a deposit that's equal to or higher than your previous one. But yeah, when you put in a deposit, just on the passive side, you'll earn 25% profit instead of 265% profit. So this is definitely changing a lot. This is definitely not, the parameters that it originally had when I first got in. And I got in a little bit later. It was already out for about a month before I got in. So they're definitely changing a lot of things with this. You're going to have to hold Banker, not Banker X. You're going to have to hold Banker to receive your matching bonuses. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts to this now, and the more complicated it gets, the more weirder. I like platforms that are already risky. Like I said, everything you do in this space is risky already. Now, when there's things like this that are all these moving parts and things are changing, it just, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, they haven't launched version 1.2 yet. I believe it's coming out soon. They're just finishing up some last minute things, but yeah, this is definitely changing, every, not every day, but it's definitely changing a lot. So we'll see what happens here. Um, yeah, I mean, there's really not much other else to say, other than let's see what happens to this thing. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are not happy about the changes, and of course they're going to say it's because of sustainability. We want it to be more sustainable, et cetera, et cetera. But you know, people get wrecked on the price of Banker X already. Now you're going to change the platform around. People didn't sign up for this. I mean, this is not, if these were the parameters, I definitely wouldn't have gotten into this in the first place. Now, that being said, I'm a big boy. I put in what I put in. It's funds that I can afford to lose, and I'm not really going to sweat it. That's why I have a lot of other platforms that I'm working, that I'm building, that I'm focused on. But yeah, at the end of the day, once this finally launches, I mean, it's definitely going to be a totally different platform than what it once was. And again, when I say once it once was, I make it sound like it's been around forever. It hasn't. It's only been around for what, 2 months? I don't know, give or take. It's pretty new. Anyway, if you've been on my channel for any time, one of my pet peeves is when you get into a platform after you make a deposit, after you start referring people, after you start talking about it, and then change after change after change after change happens, and it's no longer the platform that you once joined. That is definitely a pet peeve of mine. But like I said, I got my big boy pants on. It's funds that I can afford to lose, and we keep it moving. We'll see what happens, and not really gonna sweat it too much at this point. Anyway, that is what's going on so far with Flow. Let's talk about Qubitekk. Qubitekk, yesterday the site was down. They were getting hit with a DDoS. Qubitekk.ai is the main site. It was getting hit with a DDoS. So a couple of solutions I offered on my Telegram. Number one, change the country. If you're using a VPN, first of all, if you weren't using a VPN, use a VPN. That probably would have fixed it already. If you're already using a VPN and you weren't having success with it, change your country, change the country that you're in. And if that didn't work, you can always use the backup site, which is qubitekk.dev. As you can see here, I'm on the backup site right now because the main site is still down. This is working perfectly fine, though. I did a withdrawal yesterday. So qubitekk.dev is the backup site. And like I said, everything is working fine. Did a successful withdrawal. Let's see what's happening on the passive side. So today we're going to get 0.93%. It's nice. Yesterday was 0.83. The day before that was 1.04. The day before that was 0.41, 0.92, 0.71, 0.92. As you can see, the daily passive payouts are never fixed. It does fluctuate. It pays out 7 days a week. But overall, your digital license will pay you 250%. So if all goes well, you'll make 150% profit on the digital license that you have. Okay. So yeah, this one's continuing to grow. It's working great. This does have an optional network marketing component to it. If you want to be more than passive and you want to build out a team, there is a binary structure that you can build if you want, and there's different bonuses that you can earn as you build this out. I'm not going to go into that right now, but yeah, that's been very, very lucrative as well. Okay. So yeah, if you want to check out Qubitekk, I will leave a link down below. Burex, this is another platform. I'm not even going to bother to log in, but this one is another platform that's working really, really well. I'm actually pleasantly surprised how long this thing has been running. It's an instant payout. You make a withdrawal instantly, it goes out to your wallet, and it's a Bitcoin out or crypto in, crypto out, because you can put Bitcoin or Ethereum in, and it stays as Bitcoin or Ethereum. So as Bitcoin or Ethereum rises, right, it continues to rise, assuming it's rising, right? Obviously, it goes down as well. Not only are you earning your 1.4% daily, but you're still making gains on the price increase of Bitcoin and or Ethereum, whatever you deposit. All right. So the way this works is you get 1.4% every day at the end of 20 days. You get your deposit, your initial capital back, and you can withdraw that out. All along the way, you're earning 1.4% on your deposit, and you can withdraw that out anytime you want. So you don't have to wait till the 20 days is over until you pull out your passive daily payouts. You can pull those profits out anytime. Then on the 20th day, you will get your deposit back, and you can pull that out if you want, or throw it back in for another 20 days. Of course, there's an optional affiliate plan to this as well, but a lot of people are using this as a passive crypto in, crypto out platform. Definitely on the higher risk end of things, guys. There's not a ton of transparency, but yeah, it's working perfectly fine at this point. Couple quick things. Let's take a quick look at Wise. Wise right here, 52 cents. It's down 6% over yesterday. Again, I'm not really worried about the price of this. I'm looking at this more of it as a long-term vehicle where I have stakes laid out for the long term, and hopefully if all goes well and the price doesn't fall below 15 cents, I'm going to be way up on this. I'm already way up because I've already pulled out my initial deposit. So this is all profit that I'm playing with, but I have about 500,000 Ys. Vast majority of that is staked. I do have some liquid, but the vast majority of that 500,000 Ys is staked for down the road. So as long as it doesn't fall below 15% and I'm earning Ys on my Ys, I'm going to be way up when my stakes mature. So I have a couple different wallets. One of my wallets has quarterly stakes. Another one of my wallets has monthly. And then I have a wallet that just has liquid Ys. Okay, I have to separate it because my brain is, I can't have one wallet with all these different stakes. It just gets way too confusing. So I separated it with different wallets. But yeah, I'm not really too worried about the price. It's way up from the price that I got it at. And a lot of you guys got it at if you got it on the pre-sale, which was an average of 15 cents. If you're getting in right now, of course, only put in what you can afford to lose as always. Is it going to go back up to the all-time high of 90 cents or whatever it was, 96 cents? We'll see. But again, this is we've laid out the expectation even before the pre-sale was done that this is not one of these coins that's going to just skyrocket and you're going to make 10, 20, 30% first week. This is a long-term build. So I have this thing just working in the background. Yeah, not really worried about it. This is a long-term thing for me. Same thing with Axion. Again, I'm way in profit with Axion. I pulled out what I put into this thing or what I put into this coin and then some, like 20 times over. So this is just all profit that I'm playing with here, but I do have quite a bit staked out. I do have about a quarter of my Axion liquid, but I do have a bunch staked out. Most of my stakes for Axion aren't really too long, but yeah, we have a bunch staked out. We got about almost 80 grand worth of Axion in stakes. So we'll see what happens. Again, it's just profit at this point anyway. So if I can turn it into some form of passive income, that'll be fantastic. Last but not least, guys, I haven't talked about this in ages, but I've been building this all along for more than a year now. And I usually don't talk about it on this channel because it's not really a crypto related platform. However, it's been all over the news over the last week or so. Silver has been doing fantastic. It's a little bit down right now, but again, when I first started talking about silver on my channel, it was at $19 per ounce, $18 to $19 per ounce. Now at 26 per ounce. It was at 30 plus the other day. But we've been stacking this all along, guys. I've been a big proponent of stacking precious metals. And this right here is a network marketing platform where you can not only stack precious metals, gold and silver, right? Silver in particular, but you can also create a passive residual income. So for those of you guys that want to diversify into silver, this might be something you might want to take a look at. If not, no worries. Figured I'd throw it in there. We do have a pretty sizable team. And again, all along this whole time, we've been just stacking and stacking and stacking every single week in silver when it was $18 an ounce. So imagine all that silver we've stacked over the last year and a half, whatever it's been that I've been with this platform. And I've been stacking silver way before I even got into this particular platform. All of that is worth way much more than we paid for it. So it's been a home run. This platform has definitely been a home run. So we'll continue to follow what silver is looking like, stock market, crypto, silver. We're into all of that stuff. So that being said, guys, this video has been running way too long already. Hopefully you guys are poised to have a great day. Just wanted to give you a quick rundown on everything that we're doing. If you want to check out any of these things, I do have some links down below. Of course, follow me on Telegram. I am testing out some other platforms. I'll be honest with you. There's nothing really that I've tested that has really caught my eye or got me too excited. But I do have deposits and other things that are, right now being tested. And if anything pops up and I get excited about it, I will let y'all know about it over on Telegram. Eventually, I'll do a video about it. And yeah, just jumping into some trades and things of that nature on a daily basis as we continue to stack, get ready for the next bull run. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.